What is going on here? Somebody has just subscribed for 8 months in a row. Let me just check this. Yes, it is true. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Goodness, someone has just subscribed for 12 months in a row.
They're obviously a complete idiot who would do such a thing.
Oh my goodness, someone has just subscribed for 12 months in a row.
They're obviously a complete idiot who would do such a thing. Just think, if you had not been wasting your time subscribing to this channel, you could have had a baby by now. Thank you for 9 months. Hello, and welcome back to another Foxy No-Tail live stream here on Truly Bedrock. I say here on Truly Bedrock, I've just been kicked out because it was the restart time, but here we are, we're back again. Welcome to the live stream. We've had a few resubscriptions before we even got started, which is absolutely amazing. Dispatcher 90 Straights resubscribing for 6 months in a row, 8 total it says, saying hello Foxy in chat. Dorsal Dawn resubscribing with Amazon Prime for 14 months, saying thank you Foxy. We got Divers Cat who has resubscribed as well for 12 months. Teddy Legend Gaming resubscribing for 9 months.
Someone just subscribed for 2 months in a row. Look.
Saying 9 months of lurking, it's going well. Hanku with 100 bits saying, hype train already, Foxy know what? Blue Cat Eyes there with 200 bits, and Woden the Old subscribing with Amazon Prime for 2 months saying, woo, I hope you're having a good Christmas, hope you have a happy new year. Well, thank you very much, Woden the Old. Hopefully I will, and hopefully you will as well. Also, big shout out to Blue Cat Eyes, who I believe it's your birthday today. Happy birthday. I feel like one of those kids TV things, you know, where it's like birthday hour and they have to go through the bag of all the different birthdays and show the birthday cards that they've made. And it's yeah, did you have that where you lived? Kind of a bit weird. I don't think anyone does that anymore, do they? Right. Anyway, it's enough of all that. Let's get started with today's live stream. Just making sure you can all hear me loud and clear. You can hear the music. Never heard of that before, says Hanku. Really? It's not like Blue Peter and stuff like that. Oh, that's my favourite song. Hang on a minute, peeps. Just gonna take a moment to listen to this while I adjust my audio settings. No, they're fine. Good. Excellent. Thank you, Blue Cat Eyes, for that. Yes, I can hear you, says Lofty. Well, that's good enough for me. Excellent. Right, so today's live stream is not going to be working on the base. I have now 100% completed this area around here. We have only the castle to build. I'm not going to do too many spoilers because there's a couple of episodes coming out. One tomorrow and one for Thursday are all recorded, edited and ready to go. You'll be thankful to know. And in Thursday's episode coming up, you will learn all about this area here. Hands up in the chat. Gordon the Gopher says rotate our face. Hands up in the chat if you remember what my plans were for this area here. And if you can do even better than that, hands up and remind me of what my plans were for this area here. Because I have got some news for you all. Some news for everybody, really. It's just news, I guess. Just general news. Blue Cat Eyes just earned a new 5k bits bag. That's ridiculous. Thank you very much. Baby Yoda Enthusiast says, how are your holidays, Foxy? It's not really a holiday, is it? It's just sort of, you have Christmas one day and it's back to normal. So, yeah, not really a holiday. Puppy Cam there from Bree, there you go. You're welcome. Beachfront Village, says Jez. Baby Yoda Enthusiast with a hand up. Mr. Onion's plan, says Lofty. I remember Mr. Onion's plan, says Blue Cat Eyes. Marina, says Rotated Out Face. Beach Hotel, says Traz. You're all kind of right. Yeah, pretty much. So, what I had planned over to do right at the beginning of the season before my medieval area got underway and I got carried away with that is I was going to transform this entire bay into a holiday resort, a beach resort with hotels, an old town, like beach stuff, water park and all that sort of good stuff. And I never got around to doing it because I just had way too much on my plate. And to be honest, it's that point in the season now. We're about midway, I would guess. And it's too much of a big project for me to start on my own. And me and the other Truly Bedrock members, we was having a meeting yesterday and we were saying, you know what? We really enjoyed doing that winter area. It was so nice to do a collaboration on an area all together and just get stuck in. We should do it again. And we had threw a few ideas around and I said, well, hang on a minute, guys. I had this beach idea to do to over there, which would be a really good thing for us all to do together. What do you think? And it was overwhelmingly positive. So we've decided as a group, as Truly Bedrock, not just me, we're all going to come over to this area and transform it into a beach or basically summer holiday themed area. So that's what we're going to start doing today. And the thing I want to do first is extend the beach line. Basically, there is sand, there's a bit of beach, but there isn't much beach. So I would like to start creating an area of beach that just sort of brings all of these little bits together, and then we can look at
my goodness, someone has just
shaping that, I
subscribed for
guess.
6 months. They must have plenty of diamonds. Thank you.
Blue Cat Eyes there saying, I can already see Liara making the mini block umbrellas. Yeah, I can kind of see that myself, and Mr. Beardstone I'm sure will lend his hand to a lot of this as well. So, I guess what we're going to need is a lot of sand and also some rubbish blocks that we can that don't sink, basically, that we can mark out that with. So I'm going to go over to my base. I just happen to have an absolute ton of sand that I was going to use to make concrete for exactly this project. So we're going to pinch a bit of it to start marking out that area, and we'll use some dirt as well so that we can mark out the beach thing because it's easily breakable. Got many dirts in here. And in here I have many sands. Many sands indeed. So how are you all doing? Did you all have a very merry good Christmas? If you celebrate Christmas, obviously. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, have you had a nice time over the last week? Star Wars Beach House, says Traz. I'm not sure this is supposed to be Star Wars themed, but I don't mind if, Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker want to pop up in the corner somewhere. That'd be absolutely fine. One thing we are going to have to do, though, is inform Mr. Onion that he's probably going to get evicted, but I don't want to be the one to tell him that, so I'd probably leave that to somebody else like Mr. Beardstone. He can, and him and Mr. Onion get on well, don't they? So he can deal with that probably. Lofty says, yes, thanks, I did. Baby Yoda Enthusiast says, yes. Worked for many, many hours, says Blue Cat Eyes. That doesn't sound like you enjoyed it very much at all. Orange sand coat for Groover, says Jape. Sounds good. It was very peaceful Christmas, which was really nice, says Hanko. Yeah, mine was quite peaceful. I mean, Christmas Day was relatively normal with the kids, although, not as many people around as you would normally have. But other than that, it was quite nice, really. I just want to make sure. I'm going to link this bit, right, up with this bit that's jutting out over here. Don't worry about this being particularly nice or straight or beautiful just yet. I'm just working out. It's just a line, okay? Just a line for us to work out where we're going to bring the edge of the sand to. So I think that's a good point for that. If we can link this bit over to here, like that, we'll ignore this bit. We'll ignore this bit here. We'll start at this point. We'll come round to here, and we'll bring that round right over here to this bit, and then sort of bring it back in at that point there. And I think that'll give us lots and lots of nice sand to play with. Nice big stretch of beach to be putting things like beach bars and parasols and jet ski hire and water stuff, stuff you get at the beach, really, innit? Got an M2 drive and now just got round to fitting it, so all the lovely problems of reinstalling, says Dobbs31. Yeah, it's the worst thing about upgrading your PC. If you do anything like that, is that just having to start all over again, and you don't realise at first. It creeps up on you, all of the things. You go, just use that thing that I saved the other. Oh no, wait, I haven't got that anymore because geez, that's backed up on this drive, or it's on this particular storage. Or I forgot to back that up, so I've now lost all of the photos I had of myself when I was 4 years old. There's always something, isn't there, when you go to do anything like that. Got a box of yarn and threw it up, and I said I was yarn rich, says Brie. I don't understand that one. I got Super Smash Brothers for Hanukkah. Bought it for Mario. I bought Mario Kart 8. Had lots of fun. My brother came home from college for a break. Oh, that's nice. Good. Well, I've been trying hard to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's one of my one of my favourite types of games. Assassin's Creed. Obviously, not one I would play on my Foxing Hotel channel because it's not remotely family friendly. But as a personal thing that I do on my time off, I enjoy playing that, and it's had a few issues. Not gonna lie, it's not been smooth sailing, but I'm getting there with it. I'm enjoying it. You're describing my past few hours, Foxy, says Dubs31. Yeah, I've been there and done that many times. Many times. Many times. I'm not sure whether we should leave that little island there and maybe bring this round a little bit closer to that bit there where Mr. Onion's aeroplane is. That might be a better thing to do at this point, actually. Rather than, we don't want to take up too much of the ocean, do we? NATO Potato says, hey Foxy, remember the episode you made where you did the escape room? Also remember how I told you in stream before the one I knew that you were a parkour master. I just happened to know you'd use those powers sometime soon. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Mr. Beardstone was very gentle with the parkour in that room, so I was, yeah, it wasn't hard, was it, really? I wouldn't never say I was a parkour master. I am literally the world's worst person at parkour. But thank you for your confidence and your support. So, what are you all looking for or looking forward to seeing? Not just on my channel, but on Truly Bedrock or anything else on Minecraft related in this coming up year. Is there anything that you're particularly keen on seeing or learning, or I don't know, what content you're like looking forward to consuming, or things that you've never seen before that you'd quite like to see? I'm very keen to get some ideas for 2021 because I don't want to just do the same old. I want to do some fresh and new and interesting things. So yeah, anyone got any thoughts on things like that? Luca as there saying, I'm loving the TB download pack. Yeah, if you didn't know, we released the mid-season download for Truly Bedrock so that everybody can, well, all of the Truly Bedrock community can enjoy it. You can download it right now and you can play it. It is obviously for the 1.16.4 version, so if you're playing in a version beyond that, you might expect a few bits to be broken, like the add-ons might not work quite as well as you expect them to, but you can play it. It all works. It's not a problem. So yeah, if you haven't got hold of that already and you fancy doing that, then head over to the Truly Bedrock Discord And get it downloaded. Why not? I'm just thinking of a nice, easy material I can make the this all with, and I'm thinking probably dirt covered in sand is going to be the easiest because I don't have a great deal else. Oh, netherrack! I've got loads of netherrack. We could use netherrack covered in sand. Look at all the netherrack I got. Yeah, netherrack is going to be the material that we're going to make this the beach out of, and then we're just going to cover it in sand. Nice. Basalt, says Hanku. It's free. Yeah, but I don't have many of it. Don't have many of it at all. And netherrack's also free, you know, and there's loads of it. I've got more netherrack than sense, which, to be fair, you know, it's not a difficult thing to have more of anything than I've got sense, because I don't have that much sense, if we're being honest. But, you know, I've got more netherrack than pairs of trousers. The Real Adil Pick, new member, I think. I've never heard of them before. Says, I love storylines. It doesn't have to be moon related. Smaller storylines are fun too. Okay. Storylines, Foxy, says Lofty. Carol says, looking forward to another update so I can't fall through solid blocks anymore. Collabs and Stories, says somebody whose name I have got no idea what it's supposed to say. Native Potato says, you should build a giant redstone machine just to give you a stone pickaxe. I don't understand. Elytra nearly dead, says Hanko. Better get that fixed then, hadn't I? Better get that fixed. Let's go do this. Let's. We should be back now. Jeez. Well, we don't have much luck at the minute with my live streams, do we? They keep breaking. I was even on the other internet this time to make sure that didn't happen. Jeez. It was Mr. Onion, says Jelana. Oh, I tell you what we should be doing as well. Well, let's just go sort out what we were doing at the beach first. But we need to set up the nether portal over there to make sure that people can get to it easy. Since we've already got one in the nether, we might as well do a tunnel through to that. Going through solid blocks is horrible on the current end raid I'm on. I had to take a break for a while. I've not heard of going through solid blocks. Is that a thing with the new update? Jeez. Jeez, you can't get a break at the minute, can you? Right. In fact, let's forget this. Let's forget this for now. Let's, like I said, let's go over to where the nether portal is and let's look at linking all of this up so people can find their way here easily, ideally without landing in this lava and dying. So let's tidy this up, let's sort all of this out, let's remove my villager capturing box, make it a little bit decent, let's sort out the tunnel on the other side for people. Apparently there's there's discussion in the chat about Big Chicken being on the moon. Lofty's saying Big Chicken's not on the moon. Jelana's saying yes he is. I think Jelana must be a little bit behind with my videos. I'm not going to spoil anything, but just spoilers. Put your fingers in your ears if you don't want spoilers. Big Chicken's no longer on the moon. Dun dun dun. Haven't seen it yet. Well, you should have watched it, shouldn't you? I expect spoilers in the streams, peeps, because obviously it's just how it works. Jeez. That's how it is. Oh, we're getting a bit funky with this music, aren't we? Jeez. Bit of dubstep there. Bit of dubstep for the boys. And the girls. Well, yeah, it's just one of them sayings, mate. It wasn't... Jeez. Wasn't a thing like... Oh, jeez. Yeah, if you smack into something, you can go through blocks and ended up taking damage. Oh, that happens anyway. That always happens. That's been a thing forever. I'm always ended up on the wrong side of blocks when I've flown into something. like suffocating or taking damage. Just the trick is, right, and I know this is going to sound crazy, don't fly into something, yeah? If you don't want to get stuck inside blocks, then don't fly into them. I know it sounds crazy, and it's probably, you know, one of those things that's, it's a myth or a legend that no one will ever actually believe, but it's true. I found it myself. If anyone knows where Big Chicken is, it would be Lofty, says the real deal pick. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, can you change your name to Pickles, because I find I read it as it's written because I read fast. Every single time I feel such a fool because I know you're Pickles, but I always read it as the real deal pick because that's how it's written. Can you please change it? Can you please organise it? And can you get rid of all the makeshift Moose accounts you've got and just sort yourself out, bud, will you? I'm sick of this, getting confused with your name all the time. Lol, okay, will do. You don't have to, I'm only kidding. But I do get really confused with your name. It's easy to do. Makeshift Moose is dead. Oh no. Sad fox noises. You can walk into the now, it's dumb, says Nixified. You can walk into what? What are we talking about? You've lost me completely. I'm completely lost. I need to sleep in Mr. Onion's bed before I get deaded. Plus bed. Why hasn't he got a bed? There's all of his stuff. Where's his bed? Jeez. Useless Onion. Absolutely useless. Doesn't even have a bed. If I got a bed. Useless No-Tail. Doesn't even have a bed. God, I'm going to have to fly to bed. Jeez. Jeez. Can't believe it. There was a bed in the chest. Was there? Yeah, well, I don't look properly. We've established this many, many times. Why don't you point things out to me that are obvious that I should have seen as if I'm being dumb for not seeing them. I don't understand it. Sorry, right now it's possible to walk or jump if towering into head height blocks. Oh, okay, well then look properly, says Lofty. Hey you, don't be mean. Not my fault, I don't look properly. Whose fault is it then? I don't know. So you reckon Mr. Onion's got a bed here?
What is going on here? Somebody has just subscribed for 8 months in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just check this. Yes, it is true. Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
Jack's dad subscribed for 8 months saying, Foxy, I hope you and your family had an amazing Christmas. Thank you very much. I did. So I hope you guys did as well. And Jelana, sorry, I missed your one saying, good afternoon, Foxy, resubscribing for 6 months. Thank you very much. If I miss your thing, then poke me and be like, hey, you missed it. Eat more carrots, says Lofty. No, I'm not doing it. No, no way. I'm not doing anything you say. You're too mean to me. You're always mean. Right, we need some of that tasty sand. I don't want that in there. We want the sand so we can go and make the oldie nether portal-y bit look nice. When you going to make a new sword, says Phil Berger. I've still got my old one, mate. I don't need a new one. My old one is absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with it. When are you going to make a decent axe? Come on then. Tell me that one. Bro. You're mean to me, Lofty, says Rotated Owl Face. That's true, to be honest. I mean, I was there. I saw the conversation. All Rotated Owl Face. Am I allowed to say it, Ruff? Am I allowed to say it? Am I allowed to bring it to the public's attention? Can we have a trial by like stream jury people? Figure out who's in the right and who's in the wrong. I think you'll win hands down. I think Lofty will be the one that ends up, you know, in big trouble. Not you. You play tricks on me, says Lofty. Go for it, says Roth. Okay, so here's the situation, peeps. Roth and Lofty both play on my Patreon servers, okay? Lofty is Mr. Onion's #1 fan. However, Roth decided was it last year or like earlier in this year that he was going to try and do something nice for Lofty, right? Because he's Lofty's good friend and he likes to help people out. And he thought, I'm going to do something really nice for Lofty. But what he didn't do was stop and think about it before he did it. So what he did is he dressed up like Mr. Onion and delivered lots of very, very nice gifts to Lofty as Mr. Onion. Now, bear in mind, Roth isn't obviously Mr. Onion because Mr. Onion's Mr. Onion. Lofty then was in absolute, total honest belief that it was Mr. Onion that had been given the present until this Christmas when Lofty expected more. And Roth had already given her lots of very, very nice presents for Christmas from himself. And then he was obviously, coerced into having to give Lofty more from Mr. Onion because he'd set a precedent, you see, that Mr. Onion would give Lofty presents, even though it wasn't the real Mr. Onion. So then he got caught doing it, right? Because he's not very good at dressing up like Mr. Onion, apparently. And then Lofty found out, and Lofty was really obviously upset because Rotated Owlface or Roth had made her believe that it was Mr. Onion. But what I think, Lofty doesn't take into account the fact that he'd already been incredibly generous in giving her lots of many, many gifts. And, he was trying to do something nice, albeit failing miserably and making a complete fool out of himself, but did try really hard to be nice. So, for her birthday, says Rotated Owlface, the first lot. So yeah, you decide, stream. You decide who's in the right there. Should Lofty be upset and punish Rotated Owlface for it, or should she be grateful of the gifts and the thought that he was trying to do a nice thing, or should Rotated Owlface be put in Minecraft prison and being forced to do manual labours for Lofty until the debt is repaid? Trying to be nice always wins, says Jessie B. Hello, Jessie B. How you doing? I haven't heard from you in a little while. All I say is R.I.P. Susan, says Blue Cat Eyes. I agree with Jessie B, says Baby Yoda Enthusiast. Rob should be punished, says Hanku. I'm not convinced. I think he was trying to do the right thing. I think, it backfired massively. But he was at least he was trying, How many other people can say they tried to make Lofty happy this year? Yeah? I don't think there's anyone else here that's gone, do you know what? I tried to make Lofty happy this year. I think he should be awarded a Medal of Honor. He's a forgotten and, he's the hero nobody asked for. But it's the one we've got. Miss is here, saying, hey everyone, hey Mitz. Alright, Mitz. What do you think? What do you think to the situation, Mitz? Who are we punishing? Is Lofty fired? Or is Roth to blame? I'm with Roth, says Iz. It's a big disappointment for Lofty, but his heart was in the right place, says Jelana. Roth has definitely got the upper hand being so nice, but still punishment time from Hanku. Wow. No love from Hanku there, Roth. I don't know how you put up with it, to be honest with you. All the things you've done for us and the servers, and this is how Hanku repays you. I think him and Lofty are in it together. I just met Lofty, so... says Baby Yoda Enthusiast. Lofty needs netherite, says Philip Berger. It's a tricky one. It's definitely a tricky one. Right, we've now got a sort of portal-ish. It's better than it was. Let's go on the other side and see what we need to be done. Baby Yoda Enthusiast says, I almost said that without stumbling over my own words. No, you didn't. Shh, I nearly did. Roth has the high ground but underestimates Lofty's power. Hanku says, I think he should forfeit all his diamonds and netherite to you, Lofty. Wow. Lofty says, yes, but when you're Mr. Onion's #1 fan and I cried on Foxton stream hearing Mr. Onion's voice at the graveyard. Oh, Lofty, you are Mr. Onion's #1 fan. There's no doubt in that at all. There's absolutely no doubt in that at all. Wow. Right, okay, so we've almost got a tunnel. Look out. We just need to link it up here. So if I smash a big hole in the side of Liara... Oh, jeez, that was a bad idea. Whew. I need to smash a big hole in the side of this without many, many lavas. pouring out. Why is that? Why is the lava there? Lofty's still got double Christmas presents from me, says Roth. Well, there you go. You know, it's a difficult one, this. It's very difficult. Ah! Oh! Ah! Stop it! Oops. Oh, I burnt the chiseled nether. Oh, jeez. Shh, don't tell Liara. Be all right, mate. What beautiful I may have made a minor boo-boo. Maybe, possibly. Jeez. I told Liara off earlier for having a leak in the nether tunnel, and now I've had a leak in the nether tunnel. Oh, jeez. Need to put a sign up. No leaking in the nether tunnel. He did kind of steal Mr. Onion's identity, though, says Iz. Yeah. You know, that's something we should probably consider. You know, I wouldn't go around pretending to I'm other people, so you shouldn't either. Typical Foxy fixing things so well. Expert level 99 fixing things there. Wow. Shut up. You don't understand. It's hard being as perfect as me all the time. Sometimes you let things slip. Right, if this is going to be a summer holiday type tunnel, what block palette should we use? Bearing in mind we need slabs. Plabs? We need some plabs on the floor. What colour plabs should we use? Sandstone. Sandstone would be, that'd do the trick, wouldn't it? We need to go get some sandstone. We'll go this way. Sandstone, says Blue Cat Eyes. That's what I just said. Stop copying me. Come up with your own ideas. Word in the Old says, "What you did? What in the tunnel?" I took a lit. I made lava fall from the ceiling. Jeez. Summer holidays, says Jessie B. Oh, you should have been in the meeting, Jessie, shouldn't you? You shouldn't have been otherwise engaged in, personal life and doing things that were important. You should have had plenty of time to spare to be at the meeting. Yeah, don't you know? You haven't caught up on the Discord chat, have you, in the back rooms? I'll tell you again, for people that weren't here at the beginning of the stream and Jessie B's sake. Do you remember, Jessie, at the beginning of this series, or season, I wanted to build a holiday resort over at the beach area near me, where Mr. Onion is now parked. We decided that in the meeting that we all wanted to do another like Winter Wonderland area, but obviously not Winter Wonderland, something else this time. So we've decided that we're going to do the beachy holiday thing together. So it's not my project anymore, it's everybody's project. So basically come and build whatever you like there, summer holiday style. So we'll have beachy stuff, we'll have like water sports, theme park, water park, all that sort of good stuff. All sorts of glazed terracotta, says Blue Cat Eyes. I don't know, I just don't get on with glazed terracotta. I think that's somebody else's job. First time I've been online since Christmas, says Jessie B. Oh, Jessie. Sad news. Palm trees lining the side of the sandstone path, says Paul. That sounds good. Again, not something I'd be particularly good at. But I can certainly put the sandstone in place. Right. Slabs. I got some. I don't have many. But I got some. You just said that. Yeah, but I thought I'd say it more. Shut up. Many. Excellent. Good. Oh, prismarine. Prismarine goes well with sandstone, doesn't it? Yes. We'll slap a few. Oh, is that all I've got? I own a guardian farm. Where's all my... Oh, jeez. We're going on a mission, peeps. Going on a mission. We've got to go to the guardian farm. Grab some prismarine. Of all the things in all the places in all the world. Don't know why I did that. That was a really weird way of putting those things together. Shut up. Leave me alone. Don't call me out on it. It's fine. Okay, so Blue Cat Eyes, they're clearly confusing the situation even more. But Lofty, what if Ruff is Mr. Onion? It's blown my mind already. Has it blown your mind? Just moving a sandstone for a sandy aquatic theme, says Juliana. That's what I just said after reading your comment. Why does no one listen to me? Oh. Why does people keep putting tunnels in the way of where I need to be? Stop. This is my tunnel. That's... I know I don't know how to get to Slack's house. Here it is. Jeez. Where's it? Oh, the Guardian Farm this way, I think. Haven't been there in a while, peeps. So people have requested this year more story stuff, which I absolutely understand, and I'm sure will definitely be coming. So, what about more tutorials and farms and things like that? Is there any tutorial-y, farmy things that people are keen to see or would like to see, or just general ones, do you think? Mr. Fabulous there with 10 bits. Thank you very much. Can you have a kill chamber in the Nether Fortress farm like the Guardian farm, or does it have to be a trident killer? A kill chamber, what? Like you can chop them with your sword? Yeah, do that if you want. You use a trident killer because then it saves you durability on your sword and you can AFK at it. You can't AFK at a one you do it yourself very easily, unless you've got an auto clicker, but then you risk your sword breaking. I guess it won't break if you've got mending on it, but I don't know. Roth is far too pleasant to be Mr. Onion, apparently, according to the chat. I'm not sure I believe it. We need to make some prismarine. Prismarine, please. Not me carrots, mate. So, hands up in the chat if you've had the copy of the Truly Bedrock World download. I want to know who's got it. And where you've been and what do you think? Is there anything interesting that you've seen that you might not have known before, or that you've gone, oh, I didn't know about that, or that looks different on the videos? We use fall damage and splash potions of instant damage too, says Mr. Fabulous. Good for you.
Oh my goodness, someone has just subscribed for 6 months. They must have plenty of diamonds. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Stringy Straw, for resubscribing for 6 months. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Person. I've not had a chance to play on it yet, but will do soon, says Teddy Legend Gaming. Carol has put her hands up. You're the only one, Carol. Fizzy Andy Boy says, hey, Foxy. I see you have a schedule. The thing is, most of the time I wait and you don't go live, so now I've missed 39 minutes of stream. I'm really upset. Are you blaming me? You saying that's my fault, or are you just upset that you missed it? I mean, if you was to turn notifications on, you get notified as soon as I go live. I know that's not ideal if you're in the middle of doing something, but I do have a 5-minute countdown timer at the beginning of the stream, so you've got a few minutes to get yourself sorted out. And to be honest, you know, it's Christmas holidays at the minute, so schedule's all out of whack anyway. So I do apologise for not, you know, conforming to the exact thing that I said that I would do. I'm not very professional of me, I agree, but I do my best, you know. Doing my best. Just started wondering it, loving all the details of the build, says Blue Guys. Not yet, I'm trying to talk my hubby into letting me download Minecraft to his gaming computer, saying, jeez, no! Oh, ow! Why? Whoa! Oh, jeez, oh no! Look out! That could have gone better. Jeez. Ooh, I didn't go through there now because there's going to be... Oh, I don't need to go through there, do I? Or do I? Maybe I do. I could do with a few bits and bobs. Start whacking this in and through. So, Foxy, do we punish Roth a little bit? I don't think he should. I think Roth deserves a medal, to be perfectly honest with you. I think he tried his best. I think he made an error in judgment, but it was he was doing it for the right reasons, and therefore we should praise him for trying instead of, you know, beating on him for getting it wrong. Ah! Go away! Leave me alone! Thank you. Thank you for the claps. Does your gold XP farm lags? Not really. I suppose... no, not really. It does, like, client side. You get a few frames while it's on, but it doesn't lag out the server or anything. No one else even notices it's on when it's running. Does yours? So maybe, just maybe, if you marked and mob-proofed your tunnel so... I was reading the chat. So Slack people wouldn't seal it up, you wouldn't have to run quite so much. I was... Shut up! Stop! Alright, Nixified. Jeez. With the logic and the good advice. Who invited you here? If I wanted logic, I'd jeez. You're so mean.
You subscribe for 4 months? I can't handle this.
Radijs4 says hi there and has resubscribed for 4 months. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Nailed it on your name there again. Good at saying your name. Right. Where's me sandstone, mate? Here it is. Oh, many. Right. We need some good old prismarine slabs, and we now need to come up with a pattern that is going to be suitable. We could probably do with some walls as well. Walls would be a good idea. I didn't bring any of the netherrack stuff with me, did I? Good job, Foxy Notel. Let's go back through. Go away. If you wanted logic, you wouldn't be on the internet. Yeah, I feel that, says Nixified. Yeah, exactly. Philberger says, oh, you're so lucky I built your gold farm and it's lagging so much. I just suppose it depends what device you're running on. It shouldn't be laggy. Also, what version you're running on. I mean, we're still on 1.16.4, so I've not tried it in the latest versions. Might be really laggy. Who knows? Rob's guilty conscience is punishment enough. Plus, now he has to watch his back for Lofty's retribution, says Gelada. Yeah, I think we should all give Roth a break and just be like, look, buddy, we understand. You did good, but don't do it again. No more being Mr. Onion, okay? I think that's a reasonable thing to ask, don't you? Now, I technically would like to widen this this tunnel back up at some point, but for now I just want to try very hard to stop magma cubes spawning, because it's one of those lovely biomes that means they'll spawn literally everywhere. So let's do our best to get rid of all of the edges. Mitt says, I think how bad he must be feeling is punishment enough, maybe. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Couldn't agree with you more. There's a chap down here. Get out of the way, chap. Leave me alone. Jeez, that was a big jump. Go away. Shoot. Be gone. Off with you. Yeah, I'm going to need fire resistance. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Why is there so many? Go away. Love the nether. Absolutely love it. Glad we came here today. Brilliant. Really, really chuffed. You just put that wall there? Yeah, I don't want it there now. I want to move it. How can I do my pattern right if there's wall in the way? Just don't think these things through, do you? Hey, stop it! Go away! Leave me alone! Got him. That'll show him. Trying to bounce through that gap. Philberger says, hey, do you remember my question? Is server updated? No, it's not. It's still on 1.16.4 because we trust that version. No, it's not that the update itself. I mean, 1.16.201 is technically nowhere near as bad as what was out before that. It's the fact that we can't... If there's a crash or any corruption in the world and we don't notice it, for it, like, let's say there was a crash and all of a sudden, for whatever reason, the chunks at BJW's base all of a sudden corrupted. And because he doesn't log in ever so often, because he's one of the less regular members, and that's not a slight at BJW, by the way. Everyone's got their own schedule and their own time and their own lives. It's absolutely fine. It's not a problem. But let's say he didn't log on for a couple of weeks, and then he logged on and was like, hey guys, there's this giant crater at my base. We need to fix it. We can't fix it anymore because World Edit doesn't work. So we would have to roll back the server for like 2 weeks. Or his base is just going to be there with a big hole in it. Which would probably put him off ever coming back to the season, which we obviously don't want everyone to put off coming back to the season. And then if we was to roll back by 2 weeks, that's going to put literally everyone else off from wanting to play on the server, because they'll be like, well, what's the point in playing on it if we keep losing all of our progress? So we want to be in a version that we know that we can manage and administrate if required. Miss Fabulous says, why though? All magma cubes have any size damage, but slimes do not. Well, the thing is, magma cubes are made of fire. Slimes are just squidgy. So that's probably why. I think little slimes don't have any teeth, but bigger slimes must have big teeth. So it's the only logical explanation. What do you mean it's not logical? Shut your face. Of course it is. Of course it is. Puppy cam. Okay, puppy cam going on. Foxy, can I ask you a question? No, you can't. Sorry, Fizzy Andy Boy. Next, anyone got any questions, please? So that was mean, wasn't it? I did a video on it. It's the question asked was, how did you lose your tail? Or what happened to your tail? I did a video on it in many ago. I'm sure someone will be able to send you a link to that video if you ask nicely enough with the rest of the chat. There'll be people there that know about it. What we need in the sides of the walls, we need some wavy stuff. What we need is we want some white, either snow or white concrete in the background with lots of light, and then in front of that we want some light blue stained glass looking like waves all the way down, and the rest of it just, I guess, sandstone. So I think that would be good. But for now, we just want to get this floor slabbed with any old rubbish pattern, just so that we don't get beaten up by all these magma cubes, I think. I think that's the main thing to do, number one. Blue Cat Eye says, 100th episode. It was, but of which series? I'll give you a hint, it wasn't on Bedrock Edition. It was many long times ago. Foxy, what are your codes? I can't find your base on the world download. If you, I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, to be honest with you. I always have to check back one of my videos, which is probably the easiest thing for me to recommend that you do, is just pop open one of my videos quick, check the coordinates, and then head over there. I can never remember. I used to remember it. Well, I'll tell you what, in season 1, I never remembered either, but I knew roughly where it was. But every time I went to like go in creative on a world download to do any management, the only coordinates I could remember would spawn me inside the wall, inside of Slack's witch hut. So every time I had to do any admin, the first thing I'd have to do would be break through the wall of Slack's witch hut so that I could get out and into fixing the world, because I could never remember my base coordinates. I don't know why, it's on screen all the time, but I just never register it. It just doesn't go in. Very strange. Don't make sense. But there we go. Such is life. The other thing you can do is on the Truly Bedrock website, I believe there's a map that's got all of our base locations on it, and there should be chunk lines on there that give sort of rough coordinates, so you could be able to work it out from that. Fox uses MCC tool chest to edit world files. I don't think the creator of it has been active recently, says Nixified. No, that's a bit of a problem. Bit worrying, really. We need to be able to do something. I'm going to end up set on fire, aren't I? I'm going to be on fire. Right, if you want to place your bets now on... Should we do one of those stream point bet things? You know, am I going to end up set on fire by the end of the stream? I think that's a good idea. Or set on fire or die from fire. One of those things. Oh, jeez. How do I start a new prediction? Ah, there we go. Will I die from fire? Yes or no? I'm going to put it on for 10 minutes. and I'll do the result at the end of the stream. If you don't know what this prediction thing is, it's when you can use your stream points that you've earned from watching the streams to gamble. It's gambling. And if you win, you get your... I think it's like... I don't know whether you get double them back or something. And if you lose, you obviously you lose them. But yeah, apparently it's quite a popular thing to do. So there you go. Getting on board that bandwagon. Oh boy, I'm going to lose this. Luke dies. That's my favourite song. Beautiful. It's almost like I was there. I can smell the ocean in my nose. In my armpits. Thank you. Mods can't participate, says Hanku. Just log out of Twitch, mate. Be alright. Well, they don't have any stream points. Yeah, be fine. Don't worry about it. Stop it, you little rotters. Clear off. Clear off, mate. Get out of it. Shoo. Be gone. Nixfire says, I think the pool of points gets split between the winners based on how much they put in, and the fact is technically gambling, I think, is why some folks in some countries can't use it. I see. Yeah, I did. I was really surprised that they added something like that, because I get the fun side of it. You know, it's a fun thing to do, but I think there's so much concern around gambling these days, and obviously with a platform like Twitch, I assume it's a bit like Discord. There, it's supposed to be like no one under 13 is allowed an account. I'm not 100% sure with Twitch, but you know, it's loads of kids use Twitch, and same with YouTube. It's yeah, I don't know if there's a good things to do or not promoting gambling and things like that. Because gambling, you know, can be really bad. I've seen the effects of gambling on people I've been close to, and it's not very nice. Not very nice. So have I got to be nice to Roth even though he dyes my sheep, says Lofty. That's totally up to you. Nobody's telling you what you do or don't have to do, Lofty, and we would never presume to. But I would just saying from that particular situation, I think he's been punished enough. That's all. If you want to punish him for dyeing your sheep, then that's something else. Totally up to you. Luke says, Lofty, I seem to remember a lot of poo flung around and upside down villagers, and oh yeah, a particular creeper just had to hug. Oh, so we're saying that Lofty's been given as good as she gets already. The plot thickens. It's like a soap, this, isn't it? It's like a drama, the Lofty and Roth show. Right, there we go. We've made it to down one end of the tunnel in terms of destroying blocks on one side. We'll do the same thing on the other side now. Right. Oh, there we go. Lost you all again. Are we back? Are we in business again? Jeez. What am I going to do about this? I need to sort out my internet at home, don't I? I need to sort out my network. Jeez. It's all going so well. You didn't miss much. I really want to know what the problem is. I had no issues until recently. Why is it on the fritz all of a sudden? Very strange. And that's... I'm wondering if it's even anything to do with my internet, you know, because when we started the stream, I was using a different connection, and it still did the same thing after about the same amount of time. So I'm wondering if it's like a Streamlabs issue, or if my software's just having issues. Do you think maybe? It's so strange. It's like it just suddenly cutting out all of a sudden. Wonder if it's like drivers or something. Never used to happen. Anyone, if you've got any ideas, I'd be all ears. Thanks very much, mate. Let me know. I'm assuming we're back now, by the way. I'm not seeing anything going on in the chat. Anyone there? Hello? Okay. Yes, we're back. Good. Good. Don't leave me hanging, guys. Now I've gone all quiet. Oh, jeez. So now I've gone all quiet. Ah! No! Stop! Ah! Where does he keep coming from? Go away! Leave us alone! You nasty piece of work. Ah! God! It's like I made a prediction. It's coming true. Not dead yet, though, mate. Speaking of which, I want to see what the votes are looking like. Oh, we were positive. Positive this time. Last time I did one, everyone said I was going to fail. Now, everybody's got my back. They've realised, actually, Foxy is expert level 99 after all. So we're going to prove that to him by voting for him with confidence. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, here we go. Excellent. Good. Tunnel is semi-clear. Lava in the nether. Says Mitz. How are you doing, Mitz? How are you? I know, you know, it's, if it's deep and medium full required, then, you know, obviously Discord later. But are you all right? You feeling all right? Did you have a good Christmas in the end? Did it all work out okay? I was very concerned. Just had a load of points, wanted to get rid, says Dobbs. What did you do? Have you just poured a lot into the pot? Dobbs there, yes. Oof. Oof. Lofty, you voted against me with 1,000 points. Wow. Wow, thanks, Lofty. Jeez. Meanie. Oh, Mr. Beardstone sent us a raid. Thank you very much. Jeez. What a party. 68. Thank you very much, Mr. Beardstone. Welcome, Mr. Beardstone's raid party. Welcome to the old live stream that we're doing here.
Oh my goodness, someone has just subscribed for 6 months. They must have plenty of diamonds. Thank you.
We've got Elric there subscribing for 6 months. Thank you very much. How are you all doing? What's going down? What was Mr. Beardstone up to? Was he being good? Was he being bad? Was he doing bad Beardstone things? I need to know. I need to be ahead of the situation, in with the gossip. Hold on to your beards, this is a raid, it says, from Feisty Fosser. Oh no, we saw it. What do you mean there's a delay? What delay? Much deforestation and ancient debris mining, says Blood. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's got to be done. I'm seriously lacking wood at the minute. I could definitely do to get wood. Wood would be good. You get it? It would be. Oh, jeez. What do you mean? It's rubbish. You're rubbish. Shut up. I was at his stream earlier, says Epic Ninja. Nice. Did he get much ancient debris? Did he use the old bed blasting method, or did he go for something more, you know, more groundbreaking like TNT or you know, just digging? Evening Beardy and Raiders, says Hanko. I'm always good, says Mr. Beardstone. It's debatable, that. It's debatable. Definitely debatable. Oh, I had an idea, guys. I've had an idea. It's probably. Oh, I need more sandstone. Probably not the best idea in the world, but I've had one at least. It's nice to have ideas occasionally. I'm going to need some soul fire. Soil. That's the one. So that I can have soul fire and some white glass. We're going to make what I've kind of got in my other nether. Then blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. That's why I might as well just do the whole stream like that, because I've been really mumbling, stumbling over my words quite a lot lately, and I don't know why. So I guess Might as well just not bother trying to talk. Oh! That circle's off, innit? It's all kind of broken, that circle. Better. Whew. Now my circle's got a middle. Oh, now that blocks off, though. Oh, jeez. It's just... We're going to have to do the whole tunnel again, guys. We messed it all up. Mr. Beardstone's fault. Beardstone predicted I'm going to die? He didn't, did he? Jeez. Mr. B's got to go. Must run. Need foods and things. See you later, Mr. Beardstone. That's easy for you to say, says Aces. Trust me, it's not. Not at all. Right, so we would need the soul soil there, the fire on top, and then the glass. Yes. I can't have glass slabs, though, can you? That's a bit annoying. Could quite like it if it was glass slabs. Can't have glass slabs. Wouldn't it be nice, though, if you could have glass slabs? Glass slabs, anyone? Oh, yes. Like a nice glass slab, please. Be awfully good of you to give me a nice glass slab. Oh, no. Oh, that's gone for good. Now, we need a flint and steel, and we need some glass. It's not glass, that's glass. I think glass slabs would be good, says Epic Ninja. I agree. I agree. 100%. Glass slabs for the win. Get on the phone to Mojang, quick. Hey guys, we've had an idea. You've probably never thought of it before, but we thought of it for you. It's gonna be epic, mate. We want like every colour wool, concrete, and all the other materials, stairs and slabs, as well as glass. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We never thought of that. Yeah, get right on it, mate. I reckon they'll do it. If we ask nicely. No, I've done that wrong, haven't I? Done that all wrong. Start again. Actually, what if we did that like that? And then that in the middle? It's technically not spawnable, but is it going to be annoying as you're running down here? Running down, like falling down holes a bit. Maybe we should put those at the edges a bit. Siren Hat Redemption? Jeez! And then Hanky with 1,000 bits? Jeez! We better put the Siren Hat on then, hadn't we? Gotta head off. Dinner to cook. See you everyone, says Hanku. Thank you very much, Hanku. See you later. And we've got Elric resubscribing for 6 months. Thank you very much. There you go, guys. There you go. Right. Yeah, we need those in a different place, but I like it because it looks cool in RTX. You haven't got RTX on? No, I haven't right now. Trust me. Light bulb. I've had a better idea, guys. Better idea. Okay. So a few minutes ago, like back earlier on in the stream, I was saying about in the walls we would have wall stuff, and that we'd do wall things. What do you reckon? Good idea, huh? No, right. I said we would have. Imagine, like, behind that there was white concrete, and then white glass in front of it, and the rest of it was sandstone. But what if this is where it's genius? Okay, absolute genius. What if we had the soul soil there like that? Okay, and then the fire. Okay. There like that. Yeah, Chuck, you listening? And then we could have the white glass in front of that, and that looks more like waves, doesn't it? Like, because it's almost got the movement of the waves from the fire. Genius, says Epic Ninja. Yep, says Nate Dog. Yep, we got this. We got this. Let's do the floor first. I know the floor's a bit boring, but it'll be fine once it's all done. We just want to make it non-spawnable, and then we can work on the walls. I'm stealing that idea, lol, says Dobbs31. You steal it all you like, my friend. The ideas are there for stealing, but not my IP or, personal property. Or my personality. Or, Anything that I value, basically. Piston wave machine floors, says Tainted Bird. Now, that does sound really cool, but I'm probably not the fox of the job, to be honest with you. And in order to do that, you would need solid block floor, which would mean it was spawnable. So, yeah, probably not the best plan. I like it, though. Don't get me wrong. That would be really cool to just have a wave that went all the way down here. It would be epic. But it would be a spawnable nightmare. Quite easy to do, though. That would be good fun. That'd be really good fun. Can't imagine how awkward it'd be, to be honest. Just amused me as an idea, says Tainted Bird. It wouldn't be that difficult. It wouldn't be that difficult to do at all. It would just be, yeah, it'd just be very expensive and spawnable. Stop talking about juicy, stupid song. Turn it off. I don't like that song. It's too juicy. We need to change that sign as well. It's not Foxy anymore. This is Beach Holiday Resort. Beach Resort. There we go. Nice. Need more sandstone, please, Governor. Right, rather than burning through my sand supplies on sandstone, what I'm going to do is go grab a shulker box, go to the desert, go mine some actual sandstone, and then come back, because my sandstone supplies is low. I agree, Mr. Gast. Wah! Indeed. Right, let's chuck all that in there. Grabble's ender chest. Let's go grab a shulker box. Fly! What have I missed with the resort thingy, says Nate Dogg. You've missed big news, my friend. Big news. Hands up in the chat if you need me to talk about the resort thing again, because you missed it already. I think clear glass may look better than white glass. I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I like the white glass with the blue fire behind. I don't know why. Just, it reminds me more of oceany stuff. Hands up from Nate Doggy, Dub's wife, Mel, and Dobbs31. Okay, okay. I will go over it yet again, just for you peeps. So, basically, the area at the beginning, the area near my base that I was originally going to make a holiday resort, a beach resort for, but I got sidetracked into doing my medieval castle and gave up on the idea because I ran out of time. We decided as a group, because we enjoyed doing the winter holiday area so much that we wanted to do another area, and during the meeting, long story short, after debating about lots of different things, I suggested, what if we did my holiday resort idea? And we looked for a place to do it, and then I was like, well, you know, I already had that place picked out. Why don't we have a look there? And it was agreed that we would do that. So as a collaboration, all of the TV members, we're going to be doing holiday resort stuff in that area together. So I'm just making a tunnel for it so people can get to it nice and easily. And then after that, I will start building out the beaches. So there you go. Plod's disappearing to walk the dog. See you later. What a nice relaxing flight. Wonder what the in-flight meal's going to be today. Hopefully something tasty. Preferably not golden carrots. I'd be a bit sick of golden carrots, to be honest with you. Can I take this silly outfit off yet, Lofty? Bobbing about while I'm flying over to the sandy place. You could say Plod is plodding along with the dogs, says Nate Dog. Lofty says no. Well, you did 5-minute redemption, and that was 7 minutes ago, Lofty, so I'm sorry, I'm overruling you. It's going. It's gone. What are you going to do about it, What are you going to do about it, Lofty, Well, okay, haha, fair enough. I'm sure there's desert this way. I've been to it before. I don't remember it being quite this far away, though. Sad siren head noises. I'll get Mr. Onion to displease you, says Lofty. You can't get Mr. Onion to do anything. No one can. Soil when you land, says Millsy. Soil?
A few moments later.
Soil when you land? What does that mean? Oh, jeez, Dobbs. Yeah. You can't even see it. You can't even see it. Why'd he bother? Here we go. Here's my little desert that I mined earlier. You should mind your own business. I need a bed. Villager peeps, let me sleep. You, sir, have you got a bed? You look like a person that would have a... No. Bed? Anyone got a bed? You got a bed? No bed. Bed, please. No. Why are these guys... No one's got a bed. It's like villagers' thing now. Beds. Sir, you get inside quick before the bad guy... Oh, look, they're all coming. Many creepers. I'm afraid I'm going to have to use the back door. There's creepers coming. Someone's been here and stole all the beds. Jeez. Ah! Stop. Aha! I found... Oh, jeez. Of course. Sorry, guys. I'm stealing your bed. Excuse me. Bed thief coming through. Can't sleep in a tree? Ha! I can. Got him. I'll show you game. Saying I can't put leaves, beds down on leaves. Right, let's do this. Let's get some sandstone. Should have brought a beacon. Oh no, it's instant mine. That's good. Excellent. No beacon required. So, peeps and peeps and people. Peeps and people? Peeps and peeps and poopity poops is what I meant to say. English. It's left me behind, I think, this Christmas. What interesting questions have you got for me today? It's question time. It's that time of the scream. Jeez. It's that time in the scream where you all need to ask me scary questions. You all need to ask me questions because I've run out of things to say, basically. Come on, chop chop. No time like the present. Whenever you're ready. Any time now. Don't all shout at once. You know, take your time. What are the TB server specs? It says Dob31. Well, that's a good question. That's a good question. I can find out for you. Hang on one moment.
You subscribe for 4 months? I can't handle this.
TJ, subscribe for 4 months, saying I'm a quarter of the way to a year. Whoop, enjoy the series. Do you still like to play plastic texture? No, I went off the plastic texture pack. I find it visually disturbing. I used to really like it. I don't know why. I think it's because I didn't have it and I wanted it, and then, you know, having it made me not like it ever so much. Hang on. One moment, please. I need to set up a secure connection to the Truly Bedrock server so I can tell you the specs. The It is a computer that has RAM and some memory. That's the same thing. It's a Intel Xeon E3-1230 version 2 running at 3.3 gigahertz with 16 gigabytes of RAM. There you go. Running Windows Server 2019 Essentials. You're welcome. Jape says, if we ask questions, will you have sufficient control of your words to answer them? I don't have sufficient control of my words to read your questions, let alone answer them. But I'll try my best. Is a turtle without its shell homeless or naked? I'd probably say quite ill, actually. Rather than either of those. So, you know, I'll go for the obscure answer there that wasn't provided in the multiple choice selection bit. Someone redeemed name an item thing. Okay, good. Epic Ninja. Apparently. Why hasn't it come up on my thing? Are you sure? It's not come up on any of my things. No, don't think they did. Oh, I see. You're replying to them about why is my shovel called Jonathan. Right. Sorry. My bad. I didn't read it properly. Which came first, in your opinion, the chicken or the egg? Oh, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. I don't know. I've toyed with this question for many, many, many hours, and I've meditated on it, given it incredible time and effort into thinking this, and I just can't think of the answer. It's the egg can't lay itself without the chicken, but how did he get a chicken inside it? That's what we all want to know. So I think the answer to that question is it's got to be evolution, hasn't it? The chicken was a slowly evolved from whatever else was in the egg over time. So I guess the egg must have come first to contain the chicken, but it wouldn't have been just like, oh well, look, all of a sudden it's a chicken. Over millions of years it would have been whatever type of creature or bird it was before then that evolved into what we know as chickens now. So I think both. I think it's the egg, because evolution-wise, it wouldn't have taken a chicken-like creature to lay the egg, which hatched into the thing we know as a chicken. We're getting way too deep with all this. Way too deep. Let's keep it light-hearted, guys. I can't even think of words to say in English, let alone philosophical questions like that. So, thinking of setting up a server for family to play on currently at Realm, and it's so laggy. Dobbs, the Bedrock dedicated server will run on pretty much any old potato. Realms run on, well, I would advise not running it on Linux because it has issues on Linux performance-wise. But you can put it on any old computer and it will run a million times better than Realms. The reason why Realms are laggy is not necessarily the hardware specifications. It's because they are basically shared instances. So you've got several realms all running on one bit of hardware. So if anybody's world is particularly laggy, or if there's a lot of players on in general, it's going to affect your performance. It's like a virtual private server system basically. So any dedicated system you put together is going to be better than that, even if that server PC that it's running on 7 years old. Well, it's more than that now. I've been saying it's 7 years old for about 3 years. It's an old PC, but it runs really nicely. Obviously, it's got recent hard disks and stuff like that in there, and it's had a few minor upgrades. But the motherboard's the same, the CPU's the same, the RAM's the same as when it was bought, and it works absolutely fine. So you don't need to spend money on a decent setup for a Bedrock dedicated server. Just get yourself a second-hand potato, and enjoy, basically. Would you prefer time traveling conversation, says Mel? No. Not today. I'd like to be able to have at least some thoughts after this stream without just completely melting my brain. Has your puppy been able to play with other puppies, says yeah, she's been to puppy training classes and socialising classes. Not as much as we'd like, obviously, because we keep getting put into lockdown, so we keep having to cancel the classes, or the classes get cancelled. But she's been to enough, and she sees dogs and stuff on our walk, so she has interacted with other dogs, and she absolutely loves other dogs and other people. She thinks they're wonderful. She won't leave them alone. Bedrock on PS4 is a different beast, however, says Jafaber. Yeah, well, we're talking about servers. I mean, it's never going to be the same on all platforms, so I don't think PS4 runs it particularly well at the minute by the sounds of things. Is she feeling better? She feels fine. She's, in herself, she's absolutely fine, but she's still having to be on a very strict diet, and she's still not right in terms of her toilet habits. She's still all over the place with that. She's going back to the vets tomorrow, actually. For the next stage, we need to get things investigated, which means we've had to be collecting 3 days worth of samples of her movements, which has been lovely. Got them all stored away in little Tupperware tubs in the garden because I don't want them in the house, which we've got to take with us tomorrow and get sent off to the lab. So yeah, she's still not right, but she's fine. She's not unhappy. She's not sad or anything. She's just having a bit of a tough time with the old bowels. If I went back in time and stopped myself being born and stepped back out of time, am I a paradox? Did I go to a new dimension? Many things, asking many questions. I don't know. Maybe. I genuinely do not have the brain capacity to even consider that one today. going back to the BDS questions, notice Dob said there's okay, going to do it on, got a spare PC that I can put an SSD in. If you've got a couple of players playing on there, like if it is family one and there's 2 or 3 of you, an SSD might be a good idea, just so when it is saving, it's not taking ages and potentially crashing itself. But generally speaking, any old hard disk would be fine just for a family one. If you were planning on adding, I don't know, like 8 to 10 people on there and they're going to be on regularly and your world's going to be big and it's having to do a lot of database updates and reading and writing, then an SSD would definitely be ideal. But if it's just like 2 or 3 of you at a time at home, you'd be fine. Don't worry about it. Honestly, mate, it'd be fine. I'm sorry for what I started, Tainted Bird. It's fine, don't worry about it. Sandevil says, the most demanding thing is usually graphics. The servers don't have to deal with that. Clients do, as far as I understand. Yeah, there's no graphical processing at all on the Bedrock desiccated server, so you don't need to have, you don't need a graphics card, you don't need like a modern GPU or an integrated one or a dedicated one. Sorry, you would at least need an integrated one because otherwise you won't be able to see what's on your server screen. But yeah, you don't need a graphics system. Don't need anything like that. It's all handled by your device. Are there any farmable items you haven't built a farm for yet, says Japes? Do you know what? There are, and I've been thinking what I want to get doing. Remember at the start of Season 2, nearly every single video of mine that came out was something or other farm? Well, I want to do another run on farms. And there's a lot of farms that I want to build. And I'm going to make a list and I'm going to do them over the next, probably starting in a couple of weeks' time, just start pumping out farm videos as part of my episodes like I was doing, because I really enjoyed doing that. I had a really good time with redstone and farm stuff at the beginning of this series, but farms and things like that take a little bit of planning and time to sort out, and that I obviously, as most people know, I massively ran out of time earlier in the year and was having to make episodes that didn't involve a great deal of planning. So yeah, it'd be nice to get into that again and do some more of those. Come up with some new designs. Hey Fonksy, thanks for the Christmas gift on Discord. You're very welcome. I'm assuming you're talking about the Truly Bedrock download that you can get through the Truly Bedrock website. If you haven't got it already, or if you're not aware of it, if you head over to the Truly Bedrock Discord, you can download the mid-season download of Truly Bedrock Season 2 and play for yourself. There's quite a few bits and bobs in there. Everything is pretty much up to date as of the last few days. It was literally taken on Christmas Eve and put out straight away. So you've got it the second it was downloaded, and it includes the packs and things like that at that part of the world. And I think as well there might be a few little Easter eggs around that I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure some of the members said, "Oh, if we're doing the download, I might just do this and I might just do that." I'm not going to give anything away because I genuinely don't know. It might be worth looking at if you haven't downloaded it. Fix your pickaxe, says Batkratz77. You fix yours first. I'm not doing it till you do it. Race Rass says, exactly, dude. Also, if you did continue to exist, are you really you? I think there's people talking about time travel and it's breaking my mind. Stop it! Pickles says, how about a storyline where some of your characters go to your upcoming map? I don't think so. No. It's not truly Bedrock, is it? They don't coexist in the same dimension, mate. Can't be done. No block lag. Is it just with Unbreaking? 3. It's because I live in the same room or house as the server's at my house. Jeez. Words. So I don't suffer from block lag. Oh no, did I stop a stranger being born? Stop it! No time travel talk! We got 2 more Siren Hat redemptions there. We're already wearing it, guys. We're already wearing it. Already got it on. He has none because Foxy is the ping, says Fizzy Andy Boy. Indeed, yes, I am the ping. What did you do? Says Wraith Raff. I don't know. What do you do? I don't think it was me. It was someone else. Get out of it. Right, has anybody got any questions that are not about time travel, not about chickens or eggs, and not going to break my brain? You know, simple ones like, what colour is red? You know, I could handle that one. So Foxy keeps the server at his house so he doesn't have to deal with lag. Exactly. I take on all of the admin stuff for the server. So, and I take on all of the the hard work and effort that goes on with sorting out all the add-ons and stuff with that. So as a reward, I get no lag. Okay? I pay for the hosting. I pay for the electricity and the broadband. No, I gotta say that the other members do all chip in with everything like that. But let's not talk about that. Let's just say that I do it all, okay? So I can take full credit for it, and therefore justify why I have no lag. Did you have a nice Christmas? Did you manage to spend some time with your boys? I absolutely did. Yes, they were here from when they broke up from school until Oliver had left Boxing Day morning. Jack went home on Christmas Day evening. We had a great time. We had a really lovely Christmas. We had a really nice Christmas dinner. I did good veggies, and yeah, it was good. Thank you very much. Very nice. What colour is ultraviolet? Says Japes GB. I'm pretty sure it's ultraviolet. I think it goes off the spectrum of like actual colours, doesn't it? It goes into a wavelength that is visually not colourful. So white, maybe. I don't know. Good question. Jeez, it's another tricky one though. Stop it. Give me easy questions. What shape is a square? Says Bob the person. Oh, it depends. Is it a proper square or has it been battered a bit? Is it is it slightly worn or is it new? You know, is it had a few bangs and scratches and dents in its time, or is it just like this one's hot off the presses, fresh square? Please. I hope you mentioned that it's for Bedrock Edition in your tutorials. Had a few mishaps because they never mentioned that, says Dubs31. Yeah, always assume if you're watching a tutorial that doesn't specifically say this is for Bedrock Edition, it's some elitist Java player like trying to fob you off with with their Java tutorials that won't work. No, I'm only kidding. But yeah, there is. I don't think it exists as much as it used to, does it? It used to be that you had to. It was hard finding Bedrock specific ones, but now people tend to mention, oh, this is for Java or this is for Bedrock. The hard thing now is like following one and actually making sure it's for the right version, and you're making sure it's actually going to work on the version you're playing because they keep fiddling with Minecraft so much. When does Christmas start for you? Says Japes G. For me, it's when Christmas Eve sausage rolls come out of the oven. Oh, good question. When the kids wake up on Christmas morning, really. Yeah, when you find out if Santa's been or not. Touch wood, so far, not had a year where he hasn't been. I think there's been years where he likes me less, but generally speaking, I've been lucky. He hasn't noticed many of my my bad behaviours, or either that or he's been very forgiving. No, not English, please. Thank you. I'm back. Pigs in blankets in the oven for dinner, says Hanku. Nice one. Mitts there, getting rid of that foreign language stuff. I assume it was French. I think it was a joke. I don't know. Wasn't not 100% sure what it said. I need some of this soul soil, mate. Now we're gonna do the wavy bits. I need some of them. We need a load more prismarine. I'm gonna have to go back and get some more prismarine. Actually, no, we got loads, didn't we? Yeah, we'll use the stuff we got. It's fine. Will you stop talking about time travel? I'm reading these long messages, walking into things, banging about in Minecraft, trying to read what you're putting, and it's nonsense. Stop it. You're banned. No more time travel speak, okay? You confused no-tail over here. Not fair. Glass. Aha! What we wanted. Bones. There we go. I would like cyan light blue and white concrete for this, which I don't have much of. got white. We've got quite a lot of white, actually. Tricky, tricky, tricky. What are we on stream time? We've got half an hour. Okay, we're doing all right. Doing all right. We've got this. Grab a bit of cyan. Let's go and make some light blue. Where's all me dyes? Where's all me dyes? Who's had all me dyes? Is that Mitch T. Cat's nicked all me dyes again, ain't she? Dye nicker. What would happen if you see yourself... Oh, geez, stop it! You're banned! Big Dre countries. No time travel talking. Jeez. I told my kids 1 year Santa wants beer instead of milk. My wife was not amused, says the Roy alone. Wow. You don't want him wobbling about as he's driving his sleigh. He needs to have his eye on the ball. You know, he might miss your house if he's had a few. You go bouncing off your roof onto the next one. No, you want him sober. You give him coffee. Lots of coffee. And you want to put some Pro-Plus in the reindeer's bananas, carrots. Why does the reindeers eat bananas for? I don't know. I ran out of carrots, mate. It's full of energy. That's why. Sorry, Foxy, I had to. Lol, says Big Dre. Banned. Could use snow blocks instead of white concrete. I could do, but I'm a bit sick of snow, to be honest with you. And we have the means to make many concretes. And I now need to put a load of that in there. Let's go and turn that into stuff. Grab a couple of those. Oh, not a full stack. No thanks, mate. Two of them. Some dyes, please. We'll have some light blue. We'll have some cyan. We'll have a crafting table. 1, 2. 1, 2. That'll do. Let's go make some concrete. How's my boots? My boots is doing all right. Watch out for your pickaxe. Nah, it'll be all right, mate. Don't worry about it. We got this. It could be Christmas every day with time travel, says Emperor Timmy. Well, it'd be the same Christmas every day, wouldn't it? So it'd be boring. You kind of, you know what will be coming. Puppy seems to need your attention. Oh yes. Hello, puppy. You all right? Oh, I need a poo. You're not having a poo. I'm desperate. You can't have one. Tough. Do you want to go out? You want to go in the garden? Hang on, peeps. Tap 3 times and ring the doorbell when you want to come back in. There we go. Anyone else got any questions? Foxy, do you watch South Park? I used to, but stopped 4 years ago. I used to watch it. Yeah, long time ago. Back when I was younger. But I haven't watched it for years. I did used to find it quite entertaining though. Again, would not recommend for family-friendly audience. What's Boxing Day all about? Says Dub's wife. Boxing Day, right, is the day after Christmas Day in the UK, and it's for beating up your family because you all fell out on Christmas Day. So basically, it's whoever can knock everyone else out first is the winner, and they get an extra Christmas present. It's quite good fun, really. We used to use it, like do it with gloves, but now we just do it bare-fisted. It's fantastic. You should try it. No, I don't really know. I'm a bit I don't really know why Boxing Day exists or what it's all about. It's just like, I guess, another holiday. Shake my head, says Blue Cat Eyes. It's just the day after Christmas Day. It doesn't really mean anything. It's normally the day you go and spend with your relatives. But obviously this year, lockdown and all that, it's the day you spend feeling rather fat for all the stuff you ate on Christmas Day. Hanky said it's something to do with boxing up gifts for something in the olden days. Right, okay. Take your word for it. What do you guys think to the no view bobbing? I've had view bobbing off for the next couple of episodes that you watch. Obviously, I've got it off in the stream now. It feels kind of weird for me, but I also kind of like it. What do you think? Pickaxe check, says Epic Ninja. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's made of netherite. I got this. It's where you fight everyone in Walmart over a TV the day after being thankful for all of you have. Yeah, that's it. I think it was to box up and give presents to the poor, says Wraithwrath. Well, that sounds like a nicer thing. Didn't really notice it, says Nate Doggy. Boop. There we go. Nicely done. Expert level 99 concrete making there. Rich boxed up gifts for the poor. They still throw hot pennies from the town hall balcony, says Carol. In my town. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I never knew that. Learn something every day, you see. Unless you refuse. Just point blank, shut your eyes. I'm not learning that. No way. No way, mate. I refuse to learn. We have a dog like yours, Foxy, says Epic Ninja. Cool. It never bothered me to watch someone play with bobbin, but I can't play with it on, says Jack's dad. Okay. Interesting. Okay. We need to sneak back through here. Before you all get all upset and uppity, I'll go and mend me pickaxe. One moment, please. Are they very smexy? What's smexy mean? An attractive penny. Oh, Penny, put Penny that you put in the oven and throw at poor people. That's not very nice. Jeez. Oh, how the rich would live. Oh, watch them scrabble over that hot money. They can't hold it, but they want it. Oh, look at them fight. Wow. That's not the right way. Gotta run. It's Mini Trolls Baths. Time to see you later, Foxy. I'm glad you had a good Christmas. Thank you, Race Wrath. Enjoy putting the Mini Trolls in the bath. Sounds cruel, says Nick's phone. It does, doesn't it? Doesn't sound very nice at all. Sounds rather mean, actually. Lofty says Boxing Day was traditionally a day with servants. They received a gift from their employers. Servants would go home on Boxing Day and give gifts to their families. It's not hot potato, it's hot penny, says Nate Dog. Well, we're all learning things today. Things I never thought I knew. No, I don't know. Words. Just things. We're learning things today. Yes. Cut. Do a retake. Right. Okay. So, beach. What we're going to do here, we're going to start at the bottom with some sandstone, which I didn't get any of. Hang on, let me get some sandstone. Jeez, sandstone. Wow. Bit of sandstone, right? That's going to be the beach. That's going to be the sand. Smooth sandstone would be better. Then, on top of that, we're going to have our oceany colours. So we're going to go probably blue, and then, oh no, actually cyan first, and then blue, and then white. Or no, white. Trying to think which way round it would go. White, then. Oh, jeez. This is tricky. Tricky. White, then blue, then cyan. Has it got deeper into the ocean? Wavy light, up and down wavy. Still Siren Head, says Epic Ninja. Yeah, I still got it on. Jeez, look. All right. Or we could go the opposite of that. And we could go cyan, blue, then white. Which I think I prefer, actually. And then we just need to like make that wavy and then do the fire behind it. How hard could it be? Okay, so let's do a reasonable stretch. Let's go down here. Like that, right? And then we'll smash a bit of that wall there like that. Job's a good one. No shooting me, Mr. Gast. I heard you. No shooting. Leave me alone. Smash that. Okay, so gonna go 3. Yeah, we'll do it in 3s. So that'll be there. Get the Siam. Put his puppy back in yet? No, she's still outside. You'll know when she's back in because I'll have to go and let her in. Alright, clear off. Get out of it. Shoo. You gone. Foul beast. Maybe the Hot Pennies is just my old hometown. Top 5 Google results are all from there. Special place, obviously, says Carol. Cruel place? Jeez. But now I'm thinking, where are we going to put the fire in? Because obviously we want to be able to see it. So maybe we do the fire at that level and then the white above it. So we need to be able to get up there, don't we? So now let's put the soul sand. No, go away. Shoo. Put the soul sand at this level here. Like that. It's not soul sand, it's soul soil. Yeah. That stuff. Make it fiery. Go away, shoo. Nobody likes you. Put some glass in it. Bit more fire. Bit more glass. And then some white. And then one more layer of white. Just to finish that off. Probably need to put something behind it as well, so we don't need to see the netherrack. Well, that kind of looks like wavy, doesn't it? What do we think? What do we think, peeps? Looking like a nice nether tunnel design. It's a bit flat, but it'll be alright. What do you think? Very nice, says Dobbs. Do you think it needs more? Do you think it needs more depth? Do you think we need to maybe bring the sandstone out a bit and then bring the white back in a bit at the top so we've got a curve? Perhaps. Could almost layer it a little bit then as well. Could have a little bit sort of, oh no, because then it's going to be spawnable if we do that, isn't it? I was going to say we could kind of do it like that, but then we could do that, but we'd need carpet and stuff on it as well, wouldn't we? This is tricky, very tricky. I don't know. Looks good, says Dubwife. Nate Dogs is liking it. Go ahead and finish the whole thing first so we can tell you what we should have done different, says Commander Kevin. I'd rather figure it out first, Nate, actually, if you don't mind. Carpet. Do we have any carpet? Oh, Nellie's outside. I'll be back in a moment. One moment, please.
Oh my goodness, someone has just subscribed for 6 months. They must have plenty of diamonds.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Pork Chop Wally there, subscribing for 6 months, saying, keep up the great stream. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my absolute best to keep this great stream up. Don't you worry about it. I'm using white only because I think yellow will look gross. And white kind of goes with the oceany vibe we've got here. If you don't like it, then, you know, fair enough. That's really is your problem, mate, I'm afraid. What do you think? Something like that. And then we'll bring that back out. Ugh. I don't know, we maybe should have a different colour for the ceiling. I'm not really sure what colour to do for the ceiling. It does look better, I think, says Dobbs31. Should the colour chunks overlap be offset by a block rather than being corner to corner? That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Let's do that. Let's do it. See, I do listen to people sometimes. Just not very often. Hang on a minute. How are we going to do that? That'd go to there. I'm struggling. Sunrise colours on the ceiling, says Alice's mum. Yeah, well, yeah, I think, well, I'll worry about that later. I'm just trying to sort this overlap out. Rain, not working. That needs to come back that way. That's why I'm going the wrong way with that. Do I? Hang on a minute. Why? I'm having a complete mental block on that. So that it would go... Yeah, I tell you why I'm having a block on that. It's because we're going over different... We're going up and down, aren't we? How do I do that so that works right? You could widen the pattern to have 5 blocks instead of 3, so there's more room to do the wavy corners. That might be a good idea. We can do that. Let's smash it all to bits then. Let's just put this fire out before we start losing all the bits of the fire. Give me my fire back, mate. Thank you. Smash it all to bits again. See if we can figure out this this waviness. We got this. How hard could it be? What could possibly go wrong? Right. Smash it all. Jeez. Stop it! Leave me alone. I don't come down your roll and start beating you up. Well, technically. No, shut up. Okay. So. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it would be sandstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would then come up to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Yeah? So how do we then... Oh, no, because we need to offset that. So that... Jeez. That... Oh, I can't do it. Brains all over the place. That there... I don't think I can do it that way. Will that work? I need to figure this out. Why can't I get my head around this simple idea? It's because it sort of skips a bit there, but I don't think that's too bad. But then what goes in that gap? Do you know what? No, I'm gonna leave it the other way because I just can't get my head around doing that on stream. I'd have to play with that for a while to get my head around how that should all work. Sorry. It's just going to be plain and boring, straight lines. But yeah, somebody saying there, Plop definitely looks better with the white overhang, more like the crest of a wave. Yeah, I agree with you there. I agree with that. So now we want the soul soil to be behind there. And then we want it up here. And then behind here. Ah, not there. How do I... It's not even possible to place it there. And then some white concrete. No, glass. Jeez, words. There we go. Oh, lovely. Lovely jubbly. Light that one on fire there. And then the white concrete coming down below. And then that would be there. That wouldn't. I think that's going to look okay, I think that'll be fine. We carry on that down there. What do you think? Better like that or better as the 3s? We can mess it up a bit later on when I've got more brain power. I think it'll look okay. Looks better, says Epic Ninja. Good, thank you. Oh, look at me on 100 levels. Didn't even notice. I like the pattern in the floor, says the Royal Own. Thank you. It's very basic. Not particularly interesting, but it'll do. Right, now we've got to go smash out big chunks of wall again. Great. Prepare for me to be on fire. Many fire heading my way, I believe. Foxy the Pro Minecrafter. I'm not sure about that. Try my best. I'll try my best, guys. So, okay. This season of Truly Bedrock then. If you're all followers, if you're all people that watch it regularly, or for anybody that is, what's been your favourite thing that you've seen by, and not just me, but anybody's channel or anything that anybody's done? Whether it's something to do with story or a build or an area or just some, just something that's taken your fancy that you thought, do you know what, I really like that. Give me some thoughts on what you've really enjoyed out of Truly Bedrock this season. Oh, jeez. Then I can steal those ideas and do them for myself. The All-Star, says Epic Ninja. Yeah, that was a good build. I have to admit, that's Lloyd did a good job with that one. Much as it pains me to say so. Slack's base has more layers than an onion. It does indeed. Slack's done an epic job with his base. The redstone is done well, says Epic Ninja. Everything you and Slack did, says the Royal Alone. Well, thank you. Maybe some other block behind the fires instead of netherrack. Yeah, absolutely, Zandevil. Yeah. Yeah, let's just get the pattern on the walls first, though. And then we'll worry about what's going behind it. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't look good, does it? I'm enjoying everyone's bases. Everyone's going above and beyond, says TJ. Yeah, I think we're doing a lot better this season than we did last season. Although there was some amazing stuff last season as well, don't get me wrong, but this season just really seems to be so much good stuff going on. It's really nice to see. Very impressed myself. Not with myself, but like with I'm impressed with what's gone on. You're impressed with yourself? Yeah, I'm impressed with myself, yeah. That's what I said. Anything you, Beardstone or Jesse have done, says Dragon. I think the gas blaster is the most audacious idea I've seen in Minecraft, says Blood. That was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. That was good. I still yet to watch all of those videos on that and see how it all works, but I've seen it in action and it's pretty good. Everything has been entertaining. Stand out for me as Dadcraft and yours and Slack's collabs. Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you, Japes. Where is the Sheep of Dreams now, anyway? He's, unfortunately, he's in the, Sheep of Dreams heaven. he didn't make it. He saved us all, but unfortunately, perished. He's no more. The Christmas District is the best part for me, I think, because of all the people making it happen and having fun with the games, says Mel. Yeah, I've got to say, the games at the Christmas District are brilliant. The flight course I absolutely love. And Mr. Beardstone's thing. His thing is brilliant. I absolutely love it. I want more of those. If anyone knows of like maps that you can download that are similar to that, I love those. I would definitely play more of those. Do you know what would be good here? Some actual sand would be good here. Let's go grab some actual sand. The Space Christmas District is awesome, says TJ. Yeah, I agree. Who would have thought it, eh? A Space Christmas District being so popular. And they all said I was crazy. What do you mean it's not supposed to be space? Of course it is. Yeah. That's what it needed. It needed some proper sand thrown in there. That's what it needed, peeps. Why didn't you say so? Why didn't you say so? Looks loads better with actual sand. Need to smash all these edge bits to bits now. Pop some actual proper sand in there. Go away. Go away. Go away. Clear off. Gotta go, peeps. Have a fantastic night, says Nate Doggy. Well, thank you very much. You too. Thank you for joining. I like the bank heist in the Christmas area, says Lofty. Yeah, the bank heist was great fun. I really enjoyed doing that. Really, really enjoyed that. Would definitely do it again. He likes the sand, says Commander Kevin. Yes, mini sands. Now what'll happen is someone will come tunnelling underneath this looking for netherite and all of his sand will fall out. Yep, as a single storyline thing, the bank heist wins hands down, says Blob Blood. Well, I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you enjoyed that. That was very, very much good fun to do. There we go. We're just going to randomly smash a load of blocks now and pop sand in there. That's going to be the easiest way to do this, I think. It's a bit weird how they're all like one after the other, but it's fine. The part, what if we and everyone dies? I laughed so hard. I didn't put that clip into my video, but it was that was in Beardstone and Groovers and Silence, I think. Oh no, Silent. I don't think he's done his yet, has he? Has he released his version yet? I don't know if he has. I know he's been very, very busy with his advent calendar. Very busy. Smooth sandstone, says Alice's mum. Yeah, I've run out. I used a load of it today. I can't be bothered to go cook anymore. That would have been good. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go away. Leave me alone. Clear off. Despawning is so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Hurrah! What breed is Nelly, says Epic Ninja? She is a red Labrador crossed with a golden retriever. Just to make things nice and complicated. She's a dog. Dog breed. And she's very lovely. She's me little girl. Found your base on the world download, says Lofty. Well, you took your time. He hasn't released a POV yet, says Jelana. Okay. 31 tutorials is a lot to do for his Advent series, says Dobbs. Yeah, I don't know why I did the full 31. I would have been like, oh, do you know what? I'll do 25 or 24, like an Advent calendar. But, you know, hats off to him to going the extra mile and doing the rest of it. I would have copped out. I think that's way too much work to do for Christmas period. So, yeah, definitely hats off to him for doing that. Many hard work. Not for a lazy fox. Or too much for a lazy fox, should I say. She looks like a yellow lab, says Jelana. Yeah, she was really blonde when we got her, but she's going more and more red as she as her like adult fur and shape comes through. So who knows what she'll end up like when she's fully grown. But she's got some like short lab hair, and then she's got some really long golden retriever hair as well, like parts of her. So she's got different lengths all over the place. And she's molting like crazy at the minute, which is not much fun. The carpet's covered in dog hairs, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. Okay, so we've done those bits. Now we need to do the soul sand behind. But before I do that, I'm going to put I'm going to fill the walls in, do the whole lot. So let's put in the glass. Next. Makes life easier, doesn't it? Dog grows up, it's a pug. I don't think so, Commander Kevin. I'm not quite sure they change breed as they grow. Colour and shape, slightly. But not so much the entire breed, generally speaking. In my experience, of course. Maybe other people have different experiences. But I don't recall ever hearing anyone saying, my golden retriever turned into a pug. But, I haven't met everybody, so you never know. We just got a robot vac for our dog hair problem. It works amazing. I don't think I'd trust a robot vac for dog hair because dog hair is so difficult to clean up. I don't think those robot vacs have got the suction power required, so I guess I'm wrong on that. If you're saying that works, that's great. Now, do you have carpets or do you have hard floors? There's the question that needs answering. Because if you've got hard floors, then the robot vac's going to do a lot better than if you've got carpet, because our carpet's just completely bedded in with dog hair at this point. Despite the Hoover. But Nelly hates the Hoover, so I try to hoover up as little as possible when she's around and do it when she's out, because she's terrified of the Hoover. So it gets bad, and then we just give it a blitz and then do it again. Had a husky, foxy, Nelly's shedding hair is a breeze. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I can't imagine that would have been much fun. Ah, stop! I can get up there and do another layer. Let's go down this end though, avoid that magma cube. Woohoo! Alice's dog changed into a spoiled brat, says Alice's mum. Well, sometimes you just got to blame the parents. That would be amazing. Start with a terrier pup and end with a Great Dane, says James GB. Does not do as well with the stuck in cat hair on the carpets as I'm done. Cat hair harder than dog hair. That's interesting. Interesting. You'd have thought it'd be easier because, I don't know. I just assumed the cat hair would be shorter, so therefore easier to get. Guess not the case. The Velociraptor Shepherd. You're all crackers. Speaking of being crackers, it is that time of night where I've probably done too much streaming, and I probably should take Nelly out in the garden properly and do life things. We are 2 hours and 5 minutes in. We've done many streamings, so I think once I've finished placing these bits of white concrete, I'm going to do the old saying goodbye McJob, as I usually do at this time. So I might as well hit the roll credits button now while I'm placing these in and say thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for coming and sticking around and being part of the stream and making my life easier by giving me things to talk about, such as time travel. We really enjoyed that conversation. But apart from the time travel, it was mostly enjoyable. Thank you for the stream, says TJ. You're very welcome. If you see your name going across the stream, this screen, jeez, words right now, then an extra specially big thank you to you. And if you didn't, then an extra specially big thank you to you anyway for being here and being part of it all. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. Enjoy whatever you're doing next. And all that. And have a good one, I guess. Think you failed to take into account time dilation. It's only been an hour, says James. Oh, man. Not again. Is there anyone on my raid list? There is a couple of people. On my raid list, I've got Exuma, Drathmorg, or Maribel Jade. Who do you think we should go to? Oh, by the way, I didn't die in lava, so I can choose the outcome on that now. Here we go, complete the prediction. Maribel Jade, says Commander Kevin. Smaller, says TJ. What? Jade. All right, we've called for Jade. We'll go. We'll send the party to Jade then. Off you go. Enjoy. Tell her I said hi. Smaller stream, says TJ. Okay, fair enough. See you later.